Hi, I'm DougCockle, and I play Geralt of Rivia in the Witcher video game series and also in the Netflix anime Sirens of the Deep. My Witcher lore knowledge, are you going to test me? Okay, true or false, Geralt is from Rivia. He is not from Rivia. He was knighted by Queen Maeve of Rivia, I believe that's her name, after a particular battle that he didn't want to get into but ended up helping with anyways. So he's not from Rivia at all. What is Jaskier's real name? Oh, this is a tough one. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember.
I'm so glad that I could just bring you all together like this. Unbelievable.
Julian! That's right. Yes, Julian. Why have people fallen in love with the character of Jaskier? Oh, how could you not? He's a cheeky chappy. He's lovely. And, you know, in the show, Joey Beatty performs him really, really well. He's fun to watch.
You would not know talent if I shoved it up you, Geralt.
And he reprises his role in the anime. And some of my favorite scenes in Sirens of the Deep are actually the ones between me and Joey. The scenes between Jaskier and Geralt. And they're having that banter that they have. That was fun to perform. How many novels in the Witcher series? There's The Last Wish. I'm trying to think of them in order. Blood of the Elves. Baptism of Fire. What comes after that? I don't... 7. 9! How I came to know the books was actually while I was recording Witcher 2. That's when The Last Wish first came out in English. So I had relied prior to that on other people's knowledge of the Witcher world. It was really great to get my hands on the books and, expand my own knowledge, and helped me see Geralt in a, different way. When someone's trying to tell you about a character from something that they've read or seen, it's very different than you seeing that character or reading that character. I was just like, whoa, my eyes are open to who this guy really is. The White Wolf. Can this be counted as a nickname? Dwan? But it's what the elves tend to call him, and people who don't like him.
Easy on the insults. I could add to your misfortune.
I've been recording Geralt's voice since 2005, so he's very much become a part of me, I feel like. And so when I got the call from Netflix, are you interested? I was like, yeah, I'm interested. Of course I'm interested. Geralt's my dude, man. Why wouldn't I be interested? What is the name of Geralt's love interest in Sirens of the Deep? Essie. So I think people will like her. She reminds me a little bit of, what's the character's name? The medic in the Witcher books, the medic. Love interest scale. Oh, well, I've always been a Triss person myself, but I think going with Book Geralt, knowing Book Geralt, I think that nobody can replace Yen. Monster Hunter and what's it called? The fighting game, not Mortal Kombat. Darn it.
Doesn't seem all bad, this jaunt through another world.
Soul Calibur 6, thank you. Just put Geralt in everything, all of them, just so I can keep doing his voice. Have Geralt, go and do some funky stuff in The Last of Us. Yeah, everything. He should be in everything. Who was Geralt's mentor and how did he die? His mentor is Vesemir. Well, now, is this too much of a spoiler for people who don't know? Yeah, in the game, he's killed by the Wild Hunt at Kaer Morhen.
You always were an unruly child. I adored that about you. Now fly!
There's a fantastic, I can't remember which book it's in, but there's a fantastic story. I just think it would make a fantastic live action or animated show. Geralt is tasked with going and there's some creature that's killing lumberjacks and charcoal makers in the forest near some town. And Geralt is tasked with finding out what the creature is and then killing it. And his search leads him to a mage's tower, and stuff happens because it's really horrific. This creature is just tearing people to shreds. And then there's these wonderful, neat little plot twists that Geralt encounters. 5 basic signs used by all Witchers. Igni, Axi, Igni, Axie. People watching this now are going, come on, man! What? Igni. Those are the only two I actually use. Igni, Axie. I can see the symbols. I'm drawing a blank on the names right now. You put me under pressure. It's been great getting back into doing Geralt. I mean, the thing is, I've never really stopped because there was the Thronebreaker game, and there have been little bits and pieces along the way. But it was really nice to have this wonderful story to tell with him. First boss monster in The Witcher 3. It's a griffin.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
What is my favorite Witcher monster from Witcher 3? He's not really a monster. Johnny the Godling. I mean, he is a monster, but he's not a monster. I think he's my favorite. He's just a really cool character, cool creature. It's based on a little sacrifice in Sword of Destiny. There's a few things that are a little bit different, but it's not so much so that I felt like it detracted from the storyline at all. And I think, in fact, they add to it. They brought something else in.